Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Welcome to the channel once again. So I want to show you what we have today. So we have a full stack to-do list. We don't have any form of authentication, form of authorization. We'll be doing that in later videos. But for today, we are teaching you guys how to do a full stack application, uh, full stack to-do list. I mean. So first and foremost, you see in this to-do list here, we have this beautiful UI with this ring, focus ring here. We're going to be using Tailwind CSS, we're going to be using React Vite, and some other technologies for the backend. So, and it's very simple actually. So let's test it. Welcome to the channel. We add tags. Okay, welcome to the channel is here. See, you can delete tags, and you have this notification here. This beautiful UI. It's a very simple thing, and I would love to take you guys on the journey. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to it. So we're going here. Alright, so welcome guys. Let's begin the tutorial, I guess. Okay, so first and foremost, let's handle the backend. That's the reason MongoDB, Express, and Node.js. Then we're using React.js with Vite in the front end. Okay, so first we handle the backend. I'll teach you guys how to test with Postman and all those sort of things. So without further ado, let's get to it. So let's create first and foremost, create both files. Let's just make this big. We'll create both files, right? You press on Ctrl J to open this your terminal here. Then let's create the React file first. PM create with latest, right? Let it boot. I say boot. Let it load or get the file, something like that. Let's call it Todo App. Todo App. We're going to use React. I'm going to use plain JavaScript so that everybody can flow with it. So cd into Todo App. Then we are going to npm install it. You can either do npm i, or npm install. Anyone works. Same thing. Okay, so it gets ready. So while that is happening, we come here and we create a new folder and we call it backend. Right? And in this backend now, since we're doing the backend first, in the backend we're going to create we're going to use open integer terminal. Once you open integer terminal, we're going to do npm init -y. So you want to initialize the package.json. That's what this means. So it has been initialized. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to install the necessary dependencies we are going to need. That's like the necessary ingredients we are going to use to cook the food. That's what this means. So dependency, just take it like ingredients for food. Yeah. So you're going to be npm install. Normally this keeps going down. Npm install. Oh, come on. Npm. What is wrong with this stuff? Alright. Npm install Express. That's Express.js. Npm install Express. And we're going to install Mongoose. We're going to install .env. We're going to install course, so you can be able to connect the backend and the front end together. And we click on enter. If you look here, you see package.json will come, a node model bundle will come here, right? So let's go. It's talking why this is happening. Let me show you guys where you can get this Express, all these dependencies where I got it from. Okay, the node module is here, so this is an installing. You can get this Express from and all those stuff. So if you come here, you do npm. So this site, this site npmjs.com. So if you can search Express, you search Express. Okay, you see this is the exact match, Express. So you have npm Express here. So it's not just gotten out of the blue, is here. So you can come here and search for all the dependencies that we're going to use in for this build. So this is how you connect it. This is the installation guide. It's node module available for npm registry. Okay, so that said, let's get back to it. Okay, so the backend has been installed. The next thing we want to do now is to create a gitignore file. Gitignore file. Okay, this gitignore file now, what this gitignore file does is that, like, for once we're done, we're going to push this to GitHub, right? So you don't want to push your node modules to GitHub because it's just going to be too much and it's not necessary. So you hide it in your gitignore here. So it's going to be node modules, using the node modules here. Going to be node modules here. Then we're going to we're also going to install we're going to say .env in this side. This .env is going to have all your secrets that you don't want to be shown in the computer. I don't want to be shown, let me say, in your GitHub once it's in public. Your secrets is going to be hidden in the .env, and the .env we are going to put it inside the .gitignore. Okay, .git sorry .env. Right, so the next thing we'll do is to create a folder. Is best practice as this, can call it src. Why we're calling it src? Because this front end has src, and we put all the things we're using for the build inside the folder, all the pages, your components inside the folder. So here we're going to put, for the backend, we are going to need few things, which is going to be new file, index.js, or you can call it server.js, but I will show you where you correct it in case you call it server.js. So index.js, then we're going to need another one. Sorry, we are going to need the new folder, call it models. So models, alright. Then we're going to need a controller, alright. Then we are going to need routes. This is best practice. I'll show you how to configure all of them. So the next thing we'll need here, we come to this our package.json right over here, and we'll come down here and put type, because we're not going to be using common JS, we're going to be using type models. So remove this, and we're going to say start. It's going to be this. Oh, sorry. Because of you put this index.js inside this SRO folder, you can highlight this, right? Then click on Control plus D to select the next one. Control plus D to select the next one. Then move your arrow to this side, then src slash, so to follow that route. You get, okay. Alright, in this place too we are going to need, yes, in this place too we are going to need okay, now I'll show you guys that in the next minute. So that is done. So we're going to come and import Express from Express, right? I'm going to import course, from course, I'm going to import .env from .env. This .env we're importing is what is going to enable us to access this .env here. It's going to enable us to access all the .envs inside here, all the secrets we are keeping here. But I'll show you guys how to do that. So let's go back to the setup and the write-up. Then we're going to say const port. So we're already bringing out something, but let's just give it 5,000. Alright. Then don't forget to import your Mongoose. Import Mongoose from Mongoose. Okay. So you come down here now. We are going to import we're going to do our .env now. Let's call it .env above this. .env.config. So this will enable you to access this. These are the configurations you do. Alright. So the next thing we want to do now is going to be const app is equals to Express. I don't know, my code GPT is always doing wonderful things. And let's leave the cost for now. I'll show you how you guys will use that. So the next thing I want to do is an app.listing in bracket of ports, comma, request.response. Right? We are now going to console.log. Server is running on HTTP. I like doing like this so I can able to get the route quickly. HTTP // localhost 5,000. Okay, yeah, address is correct. Yes. Okay, so we want to test if this is running, if this is showing, if you have any errors. So let's come in and put npm start. So let's see. Okay, so we have our backend. The server is running on port HTTP 5,000. Okay, alright, so that's good. So that means the backend configuration is good to go. Remember, we're using MongoDB for the database. So you go to your Google, make sure you have internet connection, and you search MongoDB. Yeah, you just log in. Select account. Wait more time. Alright. Okay, it's coming up. So if you're new to MongoDB, you just see here is you don't have a project here. So here is going to have something like add new project. So for me, I have few projects here, so it's going to be have few projects here. So just click on new project, to let it load finish. It's not open by now. This is the problem. Okay, I'll just pick this up. Okay, so let's give it full stack to do. All right, so full stack to do. Let's add everything together. Let me reduce this side. Yes, full stack to do. Let's do that. It's not compulsory you do it like this. This is just called camel casing. This is just called camel casing. That's what it is. That's what this is for. Just like a naming convention in JavaScript. So it just is not important. Let me show you what camel casing is. Let me don't divert what's camel casing. Camel casing. The writing convention to join word without space. The first letter of each word is the lowercase. Just you can search it up. You understand what I'm talking about. See it. Camel casing. You get. So this the first letter is always small. Then the next sentence you want to make, you make it big. That's just what camel casing is. I hope you can see this. Okay, so let's get back to our project. Alright, so we have full stack to do. Then click on next. Then click on create project. Alright. The choose a different name. Okay, let's call it MERN to do list. MERN to do list. On next. Create project. Okay, we are good to go. Okay, you come down here, scroll down, you click on create a roster, cluster, cluster. Okay, let's give the cluster name with what? Alright, you click on this free one, and you give the cluster name MERN to do lists, right? And leave this one as it is. Then click on create deployment. Click on bicycle. Seriously, you guys are kidding me. Okay. Alright, so you will not use mine, you use yours actually. So this is my username, is my password. So copy the username, go to my .env. Now you want to make it secret, right? So you're going to do it mongo password. It's now equals to come on. Mongo username, sorry. Mongo username. Mongo username. I have Mongo password is now equals to this. And you come with your Mongo URL. So now going to be equals to, okay, you want to click on create database here, then choose a connection method, click on drivers. You've already installed all this, so you copy this. Don't bother about using mine. I'm going to delete it when it's done, just for academic purposes. You copy this, then you click on done. Right, so your cluster has been created. Right, so you go back to your place here and click Ctrl V. So you pasted it. This is your MongoDB URL for it, like a connection string. What you're using connecting from this workspace here to your database, that's MongoDB. So take this at the ending here. Sorry. Take this at the ending here. You see this .net / put it here. Alright, let's save. Okay, we are good to go in that. So copy this. Just copy this. Just copy the URL. Alright, now you go to your index.js. Go to your index.js. You come and you'll be like app. Sorry. Come on, you connect the Mongo. Let's use const Mongo URL is equals to Mongo URL. Let's make sure it's correct one. Mongo URL. Yeah. Alright, so you are going to do mongoose.connect. It will be your Mongo URL, this one. Oh, sorry, I did not tell you what this thing means. So, I said this earlier on. No, this .env. This .env is for you to be able to connect, to be able to get the data from inside this place, right? To get the data from inside here, alright? So this one is what you're going to do connection to this .env. Now, you want to get the data inside there. It's going to be Mongo URL. It's going to be any name you give it here, process.env, that's this env, then the name used to save it here, the name used to save it in this place. Either Mongo URL password. Okay, let's console.log. Let us see that it's working first of all. So let us do console.log. Okay, are you seeing that we can't? Okay, you have to close this server and then npm start. Okay, you see the Mongo URL, right? So it's getting it from there. So you understand right now. So let's close this. And before we continue, let us install nodemon. Let's install nodemon. Nodemon will enable us that we don't have to restart the server every time we want to show, something. We need to just restart the server automatically and it keeps doing like that. So npm install nodemon -d. This -d means you're installing it as a dev dependency. So you click on enter. Alright, so since that is installed, now we can run npm run dev. This dev now we are running here is because of this. See your dev dependency, you're using nodemon this side, right? So npm run dev, enter. Alright, so it's watching it. So let's go on. Let's remove this. Sorry, that's a tell that it's working. So now we're going to connect MongoDB. Mongoose.connect in bracket of Mongo URL, right? Mongo URL, close the bracket, dot then, open bracket, open another bracket. Then this is an arrow function, and you say console.log open MongoDB connected successfully. Then you can say .catch error, sorry, in another bracket, error is now equals to console.log MongoDB connection failed. But this is too long. So just click on Ctrl A, then the format selection. Alright, so it will arrange it for us. Once the format selection, it will arrange it for us. So that's good. Alright, so let's test if this connection is working, right? So let's Ctrl S. Once you save it, the server restarts. That's why nodemon is good. So okay, MongoDB connected successfully. Alright, that's how you connect MongoDB. MongoDB is connected successfully. So the next thing we want to do is to create the model. For the to-do list. That's what is a model. A model is how the to-do list will look. Let me show you. So look at how big it is. This is the only thing we need here is the tags. That is this new tag. So this new tag, you can name it as either description or title. Then this is either it's completed or not. All these things. So if you check box of the server, this was the test. So let's go and do this. So you go to your new file and create todo.model.js. Alright, so here we're going to create ports. We're going to import Mongoose from Mongoose. Then we're doing a const todo schema. My code GPT is smarter than me, I guess. Then we do new Mongoose schema, open brackets, curly braces inside, and press enter. You get? Alright. So no, we're not writing, we're not using all this. So we're just going to use title. Okay, title is now going to be type in the string, comma, then required will be true. That means it is required. You must require. You can also trim it, yes, maybe like that. Then you come here, is completed is going to be a boolean value. If it's completed, it's going to either be true or false. So it's going to be a boolean value. So the type is boolean, default is false, so it's not completed. That means it is like this, it's not completed. Now, so you have 2 tags remaining or you have 3 tags remaining, it's not completed at all. So then you come here, create timestamp. Timestamps is true, and this will show you when it is created out, when it is updated out, all those sorts of things. Okay, so when you come down, let me open this and reduce this. Okay, once you come down here, you're going to say const todo is now equals to mongoose dot model in bracket of todo, comma, and you're going to do your todo schema. So what this is going to do, don't make sure you don't put this in small letter, right? MongoDB is going to put it in small letter. Don't put it small letter. MongoDB is going to do that for us. So just leave it like this. Put it in capital letter. Then use on your camel case. Then I'm going to export default todo. Then you save, and to show MongoDB connected here. Then we are good to go. All right, we are good to go. So the next thing we want to do, we want to send. What's this? Sorry. Alright, so the next thing we want to do now, we want to create the controllers. What are controllers? Controllers are like the things that, like, should I say, the APIs that will enable you to create the to-do, that will enable you to delete the to-do, that will enable you to mark the to-do that you have, okay, I've completed the to-do, and enable you to, just basically, we're going to create a code operation here. So let's get to it. So let's go. So we're going to do to-do dot controllers controllers.js. Alright. Also, in case you are wondering where I got these icons from, in case you're wondering where I got these icons from, you can come to this extension here, and I'm using a material icons, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'm using material icons. So really nice. So can use anyone, or I'm using material icons. Okay, so that said, let's get back. Alright, so I'm going to say cons, since it's since we're doing the, let's first of all export const. What are we creating? I'm going to create create to do. It's now going to be equal to async function in bracket of request comma response, come down, and it's going to be const. Alright, we're going to const our title equals to request.body. Alright, then here I'm going to use a try and catch block, and in this try and catch block we're going to say const to do is equals to await to do, no, to do. That is this. Remember we're exporting this. This is what we're going to use. So I'm going to import it here, but just write this to do dot create. Then you're going to create title. Alright. So this to do now, I want you to click on control, and once you're on this edge of this to do here, this ending, click on control and spacebar. So you import it from wherever it is, but make sure you saved it first in the place it is. Like you see, this is where it is. You saved it here, then you come here, you just import it like that, and ensure you put .js here to avoid any form of breakdown in the when the server is running. Alright, so this is create this. So we're going to come here and click on rest.status in bracket of 200. That is successful. .json, open brackets, then you say to do. Alright, then you are going to come here, then console.log bracket, we're going to say error creating to do, then we say error. Then we'll come down here and say return rest.status in bracket of 500 bracket close .json in bracket of internal server error. This AI has known how I write my code. Alright, that's good. Okay, so I've done the create to do. So let's create the to do paths or to do routes. So I've done the controller. This is the create to do now. So I'm going to show you an example of how you can use it and test that it's working. Okay, so you come to this route, create new file, and say to do dot routes.js, right? Alright, so this is going to be npm, no, sorry, what am I doing? I'm going to import Express from Express, and I've not even done all this ones. You're already bringing it up. What is your problem? I'm going to const. We are going to const router is equals to express.router, right? And we're going to export default router. So here we're going to say router dot post, because this creates to do now. This creates to do you're doing here. You are sending a request. So you are posting something. So you are posting it, you are posting the request. So you are going to post the request. So this route you are going to use here is going to be post. Right, sorry. Alright, then slash create to do, then comma, then we are going to import that create to do, or you can just come here, copy it to avoid errors, then paste it here. Right, then control and space and bring it in. Remember, you put it at the ending, control space, bring it in, click enter. Then remember to put your .js. Alright, so we're good. Now we're doing this setup. So the last thing you want to set up here now is going to be in this place. And in this place we are going to set up first of all we're going to set up routes we are going to use. So this one is connecting MongoDB. This route is going to be app.use bracket of API slash to do. Then you comma and you import it here. So you're going to be import to do routes from to do routes.js right here. That's correct. And let me show you how you get this. I don't do this stuff. Alright, so it's going to be your quotation marks, the quotation, okay. Then your routes. Wait, it's not showing anything. It's supposed to show something. Right. Nope. Alright, yes. Enter slash I'm going to see how to do route.js. Right. Make sure you put the JS at the end. So you copy this, come down here, Control V. Alright. Yes. So also you need app.express.json. Hey, sorry. It's app.use bracket of express.json. That is it. I know you're connecting to the backend, so we're not connecting the backend to the front end, so we don't need course now. So we'll do that when we need course. Okay. Alright. So this one is for us to be able to send requests, JSON requests. That's what this is for, because we'll be testing it now. So we have gotten all of this. So let's first and foremost copy this. That's why I did this. Copy this. Let's close all of this. Alright. Come to your Thunder client, or you install Postman. Is that you go to this place, the extension, and search Thunder. Why is it taking so much time? It's not supposed to take so much time. Let me search my distance for a sec. Okay, sit here. You search Thunder clients in the extension, you get this. So you install it. Once it's installed, you restart your system and it's going to be here, right? So, or you can also go and use Postman. Install Postman, right? Install Postman. Then just you can install it and download Postman. You can use it for free. There's no big deal in there. I'll show you how to do it. Alright. Let me just cancel this. Alright. Okay. Okay. Also, if you're enjoying this tutorial, please just do well to like, subscribe. It really help me a lot. I'm gonna go to reach 1,000 subscribers. I've left YouTube for a while, so I'm back now, and I want to reach 1,000 subscribers. So I'll be very happy and very grateful to you guys if you guys can help me out. So just do it to like, subscribe, comment. Thank you very much. Okay, let's continue the tutorial. So you go to this place, Thunder Client, add a new request, right? This new request now we're going to this stuff we copied here, this we copied here, this http/localhost 500. You come and paste it here. Alright, I'm going to do slash. You go to your to show how you use it now. Go to your index.js, copy this route without the quotes. Go to your request, paste the route, right? Then the next thing I'm going to put a slash again. Then you go to this your route here, which is the create route. This is best practice, right? Okay, come here, then you paste it. Alright, make sure it's not double, it's just one. Okay, then you come to this body, then click on JSON, curly braces, open curly braces, and MongoDB was not connected. What happened? Also, it's a post request. Remember, it used to do here. It's post. So, okay, MongoDB has failed. Network error. Network error. Let's refresh again and see what happens. Once this thing happens like this, just know it's either network problem or you're having network issues. So you just Control S and see if it's your net from the network end. Alright, I think okay, I've seen it. Alright, let me change. Okay, so network error again. So come on. Alright. Alright, it's connected. Let's go. Let's save it. Alright. Sorry about the delay. There's one thing you are meant to also do. There's one thing you should also do. You connect, go to this your project. This your MongoDB. Don't close this yet. Go to your MongoDB. Click on connect network access. No. I'm not connect network access. Let's reload this. Great. So network, there's no network. Come on, man. Alright, so you want to add an IP address, allow access from anywhere. Click on this allow access from anywhere, then to be 00000000. So you click on confirm, so you can allow access from anywhere. So once it's done, it will send you an email and telling you that you've allowed access from anywhere for this particular project. Okay, so let's go back here and let's shut this down. Control C, Y, npm run dev. Okay, first. So let's npm run dev. Enter. Okay, let's go. Come on, man. Okay, MongoDB is connected successfully. You see it? MongoDB is connected successfully. So it's mostly network issues and that allow access from anywhere. So next time when you see it, you know how to figure it out. Okay, so in our controller, we said we need only the title, right? Only the title from it, that's what we need. So if you click on this, then next thing we want to do is ti. Make sure I put it in quotes first of all. title. Then let us say this is first to do, and we click on. If you see this is remember this is post. This is post, but now there's get here. So let's test what happens if we use get. Also, this is supposed to be 1. Let's test what happens when we use get. See, you see, cannot get API of create to do. How it's saying, it's telling us, oh man, you can't get API of create to do, bro. So next thing, change it to post, right? And it will work. Okay, first to do. This is first to do. This is the IE and everything. So you have created your first to do list. This is your first to do list. And if you go to your MongoDB, go to your clusters. Honestly, MongoDB has to have a form of an indicator that's telling people that something is coming up or it's loading. Browse collections. Okay, you see that to do. It changes this stuff to small letter and an S, so you don't have to do it yourself. You just have to put everything in capital letter, first one, second one. Then see the one you created. This is the first to do, so it's not completed, so it's false, right? Created out, updated out. That is that time. That's what that timestamp is for. I hope you understand. Okay, so let's go back. Let's create another to do. This is let's create another to do. Second to do. This is second to do, and another one third to do. This is third to do. Okay, so this is basically it, right? Alright, so going back to our controllers. The next thing we want to do is to be able to get all to dos. See, the AI knows how I write my code. Export const, right? Get all. Want to play smart. Async request command response. Alright, so you're going to do is going to be try catch, and this try catch is going to be const to dos is equals to an await function that is going to give you to do dot find, and this find you're finding all to dos. What you're finding here. Now you're not going to give a condition if to do is not true, that if to do does not exist, and if it not exist, or to do is equals to 4, or to do is equals to length of 0. And if to do does not exist, that is not true, and to do dot length is now equals to 0, right? What you are going to do next is that to do dot length is now equals to 0. You now return a response that says no to do found. But if to do is there, you are going to say res dot status bracket of 200 dot json bracket of to do, right? And you are going to say console dot. You can just come here, copy this, so you don't have to type it many times, and paste it. Error in getting to dos. Alright, so let's test this. So this is get all to dos. With the name, you're supposed to know what the route is supposed to take. So the route is going to take function that here is going to be get. So here is going to be get all to do. It's all to do's. Here is going to be get all to do's. Enter. It comes here, you save it. Copy this because we're going to test it now. Control V, get all to do's. Then you click on get. Remove this from here. Don't need to put anything in the body or anything, just send it. Get you all to do's. Right? And close, let's see. See the first one we did, this is the second one, and this is the third one. So they are all false. Then if you go to your if you go to this place, your MongoDB, and you refresh, once you refresh, then you're going to see this. You're seeing all of them, right? So it's talking to the database and everything of that nature. So next thing we want to do is to be able to delete to do, but you're going to be able to delete to do individual to do, and this is what is representing them, their ID, individual to do. So let's go and write our delete to do. Export. I think this thing can hear me. I think this AI can hear me. Const delete. Okay, let's see if you're smart. Delete to do. My ID. Got it. Okay, async. Command response. Command no request first, not response. Response is now equals to. I'm going to const. Put it an ID. And it's going to be equals to request.params. Right? I'm going to try and catch const to do is equals to await to do dot find by ID and delete. And you put the ID inside of here. Sorry, put the ID inside of here. Then if to do is not found, if no to do found, to do not found. If no to do found, right? I'm going to say return response.status 400 .json in bracket of to do not found. Okay, else res.status in bracket of 200 .json in bracket of to do deleted successfully. Okay, remember, just copy and paste, then change this one to error deleting to do. Okay, so let's go and create this on route. So we'll come here and say route dot delete in bracket of, so we're going to be like slash delete what can I do? Delete to do slash id command and will be delete to do. So remember, put it at the ending space enter. You save it. So you're going to copy this first, put it in this place for this side, delete to do. Remember, we want to delete. Let's delete this second one. Let's delete the second one. So we know, remember, we have this, the delete and the id, right? So we are going to be the delete to do slash. You're not going to put this column here because of there's a column in this side. No, this is just representing the id. No, you're not going to do that, but you're going to just do the delete, remove this column, copy this id, right, and paste it here. Good. right? So let us go and make sure this is saved. Come back here. Remember, this is the get request. You can't get it. So if you click like this, okay, you cannot get API to do delete to do. So you're going to make sure it's in a delete request. Then you send it to do deleted successfully. Now let's check if it has been deleted truly. So you come back here and get to do, get all to dos. That's it. So you come back here, get all to dos, right? Get all to dos, put a get request, then you send. Bam. You see it? This is the first to do, this is the third to do. Second to do has been deleted. So we are done with the, okay, we have to also do CRUD operation. That is so you can read, you can create, you can delete. We have to be able to update it, right? All right. So we have, so let's can do it here, or let's just do it under here. No, let's follow it. This is let's rename this. Give it here. This one is create to do function. Create a new to do. This one is to get all to do function. Get to do function to get all to do's. Let's do this one is to delete function to delete all to do's by ID. And I think we are this. Let's just periodical. Okay, let's just leave that. So let's just do it. Export cons updates to do by ID So it already gave me that. So update to do by ID. So the first thing you want to do here, let me just explain what this is saying in this place, is that you're getting the ID, that's parent ID, you're getting the title, this is the to do, and this to do, you are going to find the to do by ID, update the to do, and I'm going to set this to new. Look at this here, look at what it said here. Why is this new is true here? It said by default find one and update returns documents as it was before. So to just return it as it was before, before the update was applied. If you set new to true, you find one and update will give you a new object after update was applied. That's why you did this new true. So if the to do is not found, you tell you to do not found, then you will send the response of 200. That's the to do, then you do your error. So we are done with the CRUD operation for the to we are done with the CRUD operation for the to-do list, and you see everything works. So I want to take a deep breath, smile, because learned how to you have learned best practice first and foremost, how to structure your files, how to use the route, how to use gets, how to use standard clients. You can look at Postman. If you want a video on Postman, I can also give you a video on Postman. But just take a deep breath and we'll come back later. Let's handle the front end. Bye.